where I cover games that people on chess.com have submitted. I've been doing the show a while, several years, I guess. And over that time, culture has arisen where several users have, I think, really improved their ability to think and analyze their own games. And that was the initial impetus for me to do this show, just to help people, encourage people to go over their own games with the idea that that's the old and true way of improving your game. That said, I want to say my own experience here as a player and a coach, I found it is very difficult to move the needle, to improve. And I don't mean to say that to be discouraging, but really partly to just set everybody's expectations. If you are an older guy like me, it will be hard to progress. I feel like when I made the GM title in my 30s, it was kind of an incredible feat, especially in hindsight. It feels like an incredible feat because now I see that it's so hard to improve. If you see me go up 100 points, then it might be because I'm turned into Igor Rousey's or something and I'm cheating, right? So it's like just 100 points is almost an unfathomable improvement for somebody to make. Okay, several great games today to cover. High Move 11, and we're going to get into it here. We've got Matt Tripodi up first, and I think Matt is going to be playing the same tournament I am after Thanksgiving in Philly. I haven't had a chance to play much recently, so I'm looking forward to get out of the house. And he's playing, I think, in the under 2000 section. Definitely has a chance to win that thing. So we're going to go over this game. I think there's definitely some things to be encouraged by in this game, and also some definite room for improvement, especially in thinking about both the end game that arises and the middle game. So I think I'm going to spend a little bit longer on this game than I normally would, just because it caught my eye as being interesting. Okay, as you can see, Matt has the notes up there, and my intention here to put the notes on the side as I go through them is just so that people can see what people wrote, because it's not simply me saying things that's interesting, I think, about this show. It's what people have submitted. Okay, so here we go. I was flamed recently by someone who said that this was ridiculous because now they could guess the move. And I feel the person who said that was so earnest that I feel a little bit bad about it, but it seems, at least for this context, it seems right. Now, this, by the way, is something. I have a student who plays the London as well, and for whatever reason, they insist sometimes on moving the bishop out before the knight. And to me, it just seems just incorrect from a chess perspective. But in any case, I love what Matt does here. There's many different systems you can play against the London, but so far this is beautiful. And the point is that DC is now going to get smacked with E5, right? So there's none of that. And now we get Queen B6. And like I said, there's a number of different ways to play against the London, but this is a very good one, where White now has a choice. I think if White wanted to be a specialist in this opening, a clever thing to do is to play Queen B3, C4, and you could take the queen, and this is a roughly equal position. Actually, I take that back. But black is totally more than fine now, because there's no way to stop that all the way. If he got in time to play knight d2 and a3, then I would say this would be equal. But the point, anyways, of doing this for White is to try to claim that with this move c4, where Black has released the tension, that and even gives him a tempo, that's such a big deal to get that c4 move in, that the extra tempi aren't that important now for Black, and to claim that this piece the queen